I'm coming back to the heart of worship. It's all about you. It's all about you, Jesus. I'm sorry, Lord, for the thing I've made it. It's all about you. It's all about you, Jesus.
Hey, Jason, what are you doing, man?
I'm just worshiping God.
Worship?
Yeah.
Well, you can't be worshiping. I just canceled worship. Snowmageddon's
You
coming.
can't cancel my worship.
Well, now wait a minute. What do you mean I can't cancel? I just did.
You can worship anytime, anywhere, any place.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
So you're saying that even if we don't get together in the community and gather all the people and the pastor I'm standing up there leading you in prayers and song and preaching to you, you can still worship?
Well, yeah, that's just a celebration.
Oh, so wherever we are. Okay. Hey, you know what? I remember there was a time, it was March the 26th, 1978. Yeah, I know, you weren't alive.
Not even thought of.
Anyway, 1978, it was Easter Sunday. Huge ice storm. All the power was out in that little town of Argenta where I lived. And we shut off all the rest of the house. We had a family room. It had a fireplace, but there was no heat in any of the rest of the house, just that one room. So Mom and Dad put a sheet over the doorway, and my brothers and me and my mom and dad and my next door neighbor Troy, my best friend, and his sister Tara and their mom and dad. So there were 9 of us living in that one room for several days over Easter. We didn't get to go to church, but we had worship there that day. My mom fixed our lunch in the kitchen. The stove still worked because it had gas. And in the front of the house, they closed off all the rest of it, but they hid Easter eggs in the front part of the house, and we hunted Easter eggs up there. And then my dad read the Easter story, and we sang some hymns out of the hymnal that we had there in the family room. We had church.
Wow.
You know, I remember a lot of Easters, but that's probably the most memorable Easter because we made some amazing memories worshiping together. Is that kind of what you're saying?
Absolutely what I'm saying.
Yeah. So it's kind of like in Romans, it says, Romans 12, "Therefore I urge you, brothers and sisters, in view of God's mercy, to offer your bodies as a living sacrifice, holy and pleasing to God. For this is your spiritual act of worship." So it's not so much about where we go or what we do, it's about what we give of ourselves. We give our heart. We gave our hearts and worshiped in a genuine way that day in that living room, in my family room in Argenta, in that little bitty house. Isaiah 29:13 says this too. The Lord says, "These people come near to me with their mouth, and they honor me with their lips, but their hearts are far from me. Their worship of me is made up only of rules taught by men."
Wow.
So sometimes we get kind of hung up on the way we do things, our rules, our regulations, our practices, the way we've just always done it, getting together. And we kind of forget that that's not what worship is, right? Worship is what we give. It's not about how we worship or what we worship with, but it's remembering whose we are and who we worship. Is that what you're saying?
That's exactly what I'm saying.
You're so smart, Jason.
I know.
So remember, we may not be gathered as a community, but we know that you can worship wherever you are. We can worship wherever we are. Because wherever we are, God hears our heart when we give it to Him genuinely. So, hey, Jason, can I worship with you? Right here, right now?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, brother.
I'm coming back to the heart of worship. It's all about you. It's all about you, Jesus. I'm sorry, Lord, for the thing I've made it. It's all about you. It's all about you, Jesus.